Alright, buckle up, things are about to get dark. We're going deep into the Hunter Iceberg, and I mean Morena trench deep. If you thought that Hunter is all about cool and fun shonen fights and silly vibes, oh boy, you are in for a rude awakening. Togashi doesn't just flirt with darkness, he practically lives there. And there's a lot of weird, depressing, and subtle stuff baked into the world of Hunter, and once I show it to you, you will not be able to unsee it. So let's pick up from where we left off in the last video. Divine Script. There's actually a secret hidden Nen language in the world of Hunter. Yeah, you heard me right. A secret Nen system called the Divine Script. It's an incredibly powerful and low-key terrifying Nen ability that only appears in the hands of one of the most unforgettable and underwhelming characters. Remember the pirate boxer from Greed Island? Yeah, seriously, that's the definition of mid. But strapped to his ring is the Divine Script, a kind of universal Nen buff. Even Razor peeped into it and said, yeah, this guy's weak as hell. The implications? Only someone who has nothing going on in his or her life would rely on Divine Script. That made me wonder, then why isn't everyone else using this? Ubugin's interrogation rampage. We have to talk about the weirdest part of the adaptation. I don't know what's happening in the studio there, but they are obsessed with bad scenes. So much that they even alter the canonical iteration, the canonical occurrences of the characters as well, just to sneak them into the bad scenes. In the manga, Ubo corners this dude in his underwear and interrogates him before, well, you know, murder. But in the 1999 version, the guy is actually showering and Ubo just walks in like, hey, it's awkward, it's weird, and I have so many questions. But hey, Togashi's manga has its own gems too. Hina, yeah, that pink-haired chimera ant you mostly forgot about. She's mostly known for surviving the arc and having that wild scene where she absorbs the end curse, only to disappear after Silva crushes Chitu's head. And here's the freaky part, her hat, it's alive. Yeah, seriously, if you pay close attention, Hina's hat mimics her emotions. When she's happy, it's smiling. When she's sad, it's frowning. It's not just a cute visual gag either. It's probably a Nen ability. Hina is a specialist after all. Could be a Nen beast, could be animated clothing. Either way, it's alive and it's creepy. Which raises a bigger question. Where did chimera ants even get their clothes from? I mean, seriously, think about it. There's a talking koala in full suit. Pito hatches from an egg with gloves and thigh-highs. Are they born full dressed? Did the queen have a tailoring department? Or is their clothing like Hina's hat, somehow alive? And guess what? It gets even weirder. Killua's pants. We need to seriously talk about Killua's pants. We know that Killua carries 2 yo-yos, each weighing 50 kilograms. That meaning he's carrying over 220 pounds of murder medals in his pockets. How? You expect me to believe that he's just walking casually with those in his pockets without tearing a hole in the fabrics of his shorts? Impossible. These aren't regular pants. These are Zoldyck level frick, probably Nen forged. Maybe Bisky Taylor did for Killua. But there's no way that this isn't just a plot hole that Togashi didn't feel like explaining. And honestly, that's the part that makes the series so much great. It leaves a lot of room for theorizing. It's messy, it's deep, it's cryptic, and it's filled with questions that hurt your brain. Chapter 90. Let's dive into something even more unsettling. And this comes straight from chapter 90 of the manga. A little scene most people completely forget about. A weird scene. And in it we have like 4 realistically drawn kids just sitting on a street. Except the kids are creepy as hell. Realistically drawn, live expressions, and they just come out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden we just go back to our basic art style and we just completely forget about them. And it begs us to ask the question, what was that? Who were they? There's no explanation. The scene moves on like nothing happened. But if you dig deeper, there could be some theories. Maybe they were experimented in Nen, or maybe Togashi didn't feel like drawing some kids and he just took pictures from the internet or something. Who knows? But either way, that scene was creepy as hell. Honestly, that caught me off guard. It seriously did. Morena Prudo. If you don't know who Morena Prudo is, oh boy, you're about to. Morena is one of the few mafia bosses who is introduced in the Succession War arc. She is not just a villain, she is a walking ideology. Her whole philosophy is based on nihilism. She believes in chaos, in collapse, in the destruction of systems. And her Nen ability is like an MMO leveling but for killers. She's not just killing for power, she is spreading Nen like a virus. She has this cult army of 22 followers, some say even more, but 22 something people. And she grants Nen to those people through a ritualistic kill-based awakening system. Basically, every time one of her disciples kills someone, they gain XP. And when they hit a certain number of kills, they unlock Nen abilities. The higher the kill count, the stronger they become. It turns Nen, super rare, sacred, into something like a serial killer's video game. This is insane for Hunter x Hunter's world, where Nen is supposed to be rare, personal, and sacred. Morena isn't just a mob boss. She is a revolutionary with a kill switch ideology, and she's being criminally underrated in the mainstream discussion because she hasn't had some flashy panels like Zoldix and Hisoka. Benny Dylon knife. Alright, let's talk about the strangest weapon in all of Hunter x Hunter, the Benny Dylon knife. It is mentioned like once, just once, and it's never talked about ever again in the world of Hunter x Hunter. The official Grid Island game guide, yes, it exists. It says that Benny Dylon knife is an extremely sharp, impossible to dull, and horribly cursed weapon. It can cut through anything. We actually see Crawler using a Benny Dylon knife against Silva Zoldyck. Now, Silva being experienced in combats and poison, he instantly knew how to tackle with its effect. It's the only time it's ever mentioned, then it's never mentioned again. And with that, we have covered yet another layer of the Hunter x Hunter iceberg. But rest assured, there's a lot more depth to it, and I'll be making more videos. They will be coming very soon. You will be surprised how much more depth Hunter x Hunter universe actually has. And if you guys haven't seen the previous video in the Hunter x Hunter iceberg series, you can go to that video. It will be shown on the end screen. And there's a lot more manga and anime content on my channel, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of good time watching. So you could check out this video as well, and I'll see you in those videos. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.